Welcome to this episode of Beer is Tasty. My name is Chris.
And I am Bryan.
Hey Bryan, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing just fine,
Good.
Chris. Thanks.
This is a holiday edition of Beer is Tasty, a very Jew holiday edition of Beer is Tasty.
A very Jew holiday edition. This is the Hanukkah episode, everybody.
We are very multi-traditional here at Jupiter Broadcasting, and this episode
and by
reflects
multi-traditional, we mean
too.
that there's those guys, and then there's me.
There's
so that's
Christmas,
what we mean by multi-traditional.
and then there's that other holiday that always makes a bunch of noise. You gotta
yeah.
at least sort of give some respect to, otherwise they complain too much.
They do complain too much.
All right.
So
this episode we have a very special beer.
Now, we're going to need to explain this a little bit.
We will.
The particular beer we are drinking today has nothing to do with Hanukkah, really.
No.
It's just that it's the most Jewy beer
honestly
we could find.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Now, traditionally, on Hanukkah, what you might do that's more traditional is have something that's, say, maybe some apple-flavored stuff, or more like potato-y stuff.
Right.
But
traditional, would that be like a traditional meal type?
Yeah, like more Hanukkah, you get latkes, you put in some applesauce, boom, something like that. So we thought, well, maybe we'll get like hash browns and we'll do it with like an apple cidery thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to taste that good. Let's just be honest with
honestly,
that.
a lot of work.
And it's not as funny
make hash browns, Bryan.
as this week's beer, Hebrew. Specifically, this is brewed by Shmaltz Brewing Company from California.
And I got to give a plug to the Shmaltz.com website.
It's great.
A fantastic, very in the spirit website, you might say.
It's fantastic. These guys did great. Schmaltz.com. Chris is going to do something where it shows up right down here.
Sure, or maybe I'll do the whole screen.
The whole thing.
A full thing.
Schmaltz! Right there. So I have no idea if this beer is any good or not.
Nope, never
I
had
have
it.
no clue. But this is the Jewbelation 13th anniversary beer.
Jewbelation.
So this is their bar mitzvah beer because they have been around for 13 years. So as a brewing company, Schmaltz is now officially a man. So that's a big deal. So now, but what are we going to pair that with?
Well, you got to pair it with something that fits within the traditional.
No, let's go traditional.
Jewish cuisine.
So you could have something, let's say latkes. It's okay with beer.
That's some effort, though.
Yeah, it's some effort. We got to make that up. Or we can just go to the grocery store and buy, boom, jelly donuts.
Yeah, buddy.
Jelly donuts are very traditional.
And tasty.
So you can't really go wrong. By the way,
right.
I'm going to say this straight up. If you have never experienced Hanukkah food, you should. It's all fried, and it's all delicious.
I got to say, this is sort of like one of my first forays into the Hanukkah food, and I'm already loving the idea.
I'm just saying, this is pretty great.
I just like the idea, too. Like, if you're going to make traditional foods, make them fried. Like,
make them fried.
You've got, like, built-in excuse to eat fried food.
Seriously.
Built-in excuse.
How hard is that?
It's genius.
Now, I'm sure, your ham on Christmas, I'm sure.
I mean, you could use the other.
Well, I could use the one that I have always on me, the can opener, bottle opener here, or I could use get that out of here. This one's opened so many bottles of beer over the years. Why not one more?
Now, we're drinking these beers out of the bottle in our beer mugs.
Yep.
These are kind of generic beer mugs. They're not really specifically designed for any type of beer. Like, different beers are supposed to have a different type of glass.
They're very generic. I think actually I picked these up from Cost Plus World Market or something like that.
We basically are, we have to go with a certain type of cup for shooting, and that's how you go. Boy, that is a dark sucker.
Oh my.
Look at that here. Fill me up. Let me take a...
Holy moly.
Whoa, that looks like a dark sucker.
That is thick.
The head on this thing is sort of a milk chocolatey brown already.
Oh yeah.
It's got to have some caramels in it. Now, did we do a little pre-show research to figure out what's in this?
It's a stout. Now
it's got 13 types of...
yeah, this is great. It's got...
Is it 13?
13 different malts and 13 different hops.
For their 13th birthday.
And they also say 13 additions.
Wow.
Now, I could not find on their website what those additions are.
The nose is very malty.
But I'm guessing that those additions are magical because they're not hops and they're not malts.
Jeremy's licking his lips behind the camera. Jeremy's looking at our cups going, I want some of that. Here, you want to try it? Here, you can take a pull from the bottle.
Yeah, here, Jeremy, take a pull from the bottle.
There you go.
You know what? Hanukkah does not discriminate. I'm just saying. We all can drink beer on Hanukkah.
Let's give this thing, I gotta say, the nose is very malty. I'm excited.
Whoa. So 13% alcohol by volume.
Well, okay, a ton of malt.
Wow.
And a lot of heat.
A ton of malt, a lot of heat, a lot of chocolate overtones, a lot of coffee overtones.
Ooh, the chocolate really comes in after you swallowed for a little bit.
like a semi-sweet, mocha chocolate.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly like.
Whoa.
Yes.
This is really, holy mother of God.
This is a strong beer. This is a strong beer, and we filmed these out of order, so we've already had our Christmas beer, which was also kind of a strong beer.
So we're warmed up a little bit.
Yeah. I can feel it going down.
Holy mother.
Did you feel that going down?
I'm gonna say this straight up.
This is gonna go great with the donut.
Jews do not F around.
This is not kidding. And how much you really want to put a donut in your mouth? Are you?
Here we go. Hold on. So here we go.
I'm gonna take a swig and then I'll do donut.
I got a little smash of donut here.
Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff going on in that beer. This has got to be one of the most involved beers I think we've had in a long time.
Okay, donut's in my mouth.
My donut's leaking through.
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna cut right to the jelly. I gotta go for it. I gotta go right down. I gotta cut right to the jelly.
Take a swig.
Did you get any jelly?
Just like a little bit. But smeared over the top. So mine was mostly the bready side.
All right.
Swig.
Here we go.
I want to see what your face does.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
That is physically painful.
That hurts.
That is no good.
That hurts a lot.
That could make me throw up.
I know.
A few times I might throw up.
I know.
Have anyone else? Yeah, you threw up like a long time ago.
A long time ago. I spewed a little in the sink. So the sweetness of the donut sets your palate up, and then you get this thing in there.
Which is
it is tart.
We mentioned chocolate, but it's very tart.
It's semi-sweet chocolate. It's not like
like
Nestle quick milk chocolate,
yeah, it's
hot
like the
chocolate.
Baker's kind of chocolate.
This is kick you in your face chocolate. And then a mule's gonna come up and piss in it chocolate.
You want to try it?
No.
You sure?
No.
You might throw up.
For the record, no.
Jeremy says no.
It's not a good combo at all. So therefore, I'm gonna do it again. Here we go.
I'm having a hard time washing the flavor out with the beer.
Oh, it's still there.
It's not going away.
It's still there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Down the hatch goes another bite. Oh,
I gotta be clear about this. I don't know if I could ever drink this beer again.
All right, if I throw up, I'm gonna throw up in a bag.
Yeah, dude, if you spew into that.
I really might throw up, so
Yeah.
I gotta definitely keep that nearby.
I love Wayne's World. Why don't I watch that movie all the time?
I know, right?
That's a good movie.
Dude, if you spew into this.
Yeah, man. Oh, I had a little beer when I was talking in my mouth. And I got some of the vapors up in my sinuses.
No, I gotta say, great donut.
You know, good donut. And actually, this is a really good. So I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
What I really feel about this beer.
Okay.
Because this is a really good beer. I'm not going to deny that. But I'm having a hard time figuring out what I would actually eat this with. I don't know that I could eat this with anything.
I might lose it.
Stick with me, man.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not sure. I think if I were just drinking, and I did not eat at all, this might be great.
Yes.
If I put anything in my mouth that is not this.
What about meat?
Dude, seriously?
Low sauce meat, like a beef rib with no barbecue sauce.
Or like a burger, or like a cheap steak.
But no sauce on it. No barbecue, no A1.
Dude, yeah, you put barbecue sauce on that, you're gonna be screwed up.
Yeah.
This is gonna mess you up.
This beer is good, but if you pair it with something sweet like this, I seriously almost just threw up.
Man, this Jew beer will beat the crap out of you.
Should I try it again? See if no, I don't want to throw up. I don't want to throw up. But so he brews the beer, and as a strong beer.
Hebrew is like Hebrew is not the beer. It's Jewbelation Bar Mitzvah edition. That is the beer.
Oh, is the company Hebrew?
No. The company is Shmaltz. Shmaltz Brewing. Hebrew is the chosen beer. So they have many different Hebrews.
Man, even the Jews' beer is complex. I mean, are you serious?
Seriously?
Even your beers don't make any sense.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean even your beers? What else can I throw at you that's complex?
All of your holidays.
Really? Like
they go like multiple days.
All right.
And they have like certain times.
Like certain times.
We have to end this one at a certain time for your holiday. They're complicated. I don't understand. Here's Christmas.
Wait.
Happens on a single day. It's done. That's Christmas.
Yeah, but do you get up in the morning?
Huh?
Is there a morning thing in Christmas?
Whenever you wake up, you wake up.
But is that the morning?
Yeah.
So it sounds like a particular time. I'm just saying. On a particular
Not for one day.
Do you do anything Christmas Eve?
In fact, if what you're saying.
Do you ever do anything Christmas Eve?
Well, yeah.
Do you feel like Christmas Eve and Christmas are like the same set of holidays?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a multiple day at particular times.
2 days. How many days is Hanukkah?
Your Gentile holidays are confusing.
How many days is Hanukkah?
8.
8 days.
Well, no, that's not technically true. It's 7, but in the diaspora,
8 crazy nights, right?
you add an additional day.
So what my point is,
because it's a festival.
Simple.
Technically, Hanukkah's not a full-on festival either. But
dude, you know what we didn't do in the Christmas beer? We didn't rate the beer.
Oops.
We should rate this beer.
So we're gonna rate this beer.
Pre-donut, post-donut.
Pre-donut, I'm gonna give this a B+.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a solid B.
I really, really liked it. Pre-donut. Post-donut, I kind of want to give it an F-.
Yes. I still have a little donut in my mouth.
No, it's kind of screwing with me still. I can't eat that.
It's really bad. It's really bad. I'm having a hard time putting this beer down now. It's really bad, you guys.
No, I gotta say though, I like the fact that this is probably one of the most manly beers I have ever tasted in my life, and it's the Jewiest beer ever.
I absolutely agree.
That just makes me feel like, you know what?
Yeah, totally agree.
You know what? That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
There's some truth.
I don't think I need to explain that one.
There's truth in the beer.
There's truth in this beer.
You know how they say the proof is in the pudding? No, sir. The proof is in the beer.
It's in the beer.
All right, everybody. Well, if you'd like to
God.
leave us feedback, head over to JupiterColony.com. There's a section in there just for Beer is Tasty. And Beer is Tasty comes out on Fridays when we have an episode.
If people really got this for their kids when they turn 13,
man.
for their 13th birthday.
I'd put a hand on the kid's chest.
Seriously,
that would
instantly.
kick puberty into high gear.
Brillo pad. Right, immediately. They would just pee a pet out everywhere.
That's downshifting. That's second gear, and now puberty has some momentum. All right. It's got some pulling power. All right, everybody.
Puberty sure does, man.
Thanks so much.
Did we tell them anything that we needed to tell them?
Well, we said JupiterColony.com.
That's a forum.
Yeah, there's a Beer is Tasty section.
Nice.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for watching this episode of Beer is Tasty. You can find past episodes over at JupiterBroadcasting.com.
I feel like I'm not manly enough to handle this.
I know. And don't forget to miss the Christmas edition. That'll be out next week on Friday.
And note that we do not rate the beer in the Christmas edition, so more power to you.
Little Easter egg for you.
You can just guess what will have rated it.
All right, everybody. In the meantime, enjoy.
L'chaim indeed.